What's the deal? It's your boy Jay Real, and I'm back at it again, driving with another one. I'm driving right now. Probably not the best idea to be driving, right? But we're here. And by the title of this video, I got baptized. Yay me! What is that movie? That show. Was that Sweet Life? London Tipton doing Yay Me? Or was that... I don't remember what show that was, but Yay Me. I don't know, but I got baptized. It was exciting. It was very emotional. I cried a lot. Jesus is king, you know? Jesus is king and he saves. He helps you surrender. Surrender. We all struggle with surrendering. I struggle with it all the time because I want to do stuff my way. I'm hoping it works out the way I envision it. That's not what it should be. You should do what you can, surrender the rest to God, and let Him take care of it. And now if you believe in mother, father, God, that's fine too. I don't care what your beliefs are. If you believe in a higher power, in my eyes, it's all the same. It's whatever that specific higher power is that resonates with you, go for it. Go learn it. Go explore it. Go dive into it. If you feel drawn to it, do it. That's how I see things. I do not judge any religion, anything. I guess, actually, I lied. That's a lie. God, I'm sorry. We all judge, right? But it's not it's just in our nature. It's in our nature. Everyone judges. And that's okay. But honestly, if you're judging someone or something, it's a reflection back at something you need to look at for yourself. So remember that when you're judging. Remember and ask yourself, why am I judging this person? There's something that the person is reflecting to you that you need to learn about yourself or be aware of for yourself to grow, to be better, to be a better version of you, to be the version you want to be of you. Right? So just remember that. That's why I don't judge. And it's not because I don't want to see it. It's just we all have stuff to work on, and I've learned to accept that where everyone is at in their life is exactly where they're supposed to be with what they know. Just be aware of that when you're judging, okay? But yes, I got baptized. It was very emotional. I decided to get baptized because I just felt drawn to do it. I'm a spiritual person. I'm aware of numerology. I'm aware of astrology. I'm aware of all of that, right? But something in my gut, in my soul, I felt the desire to get baptized. And strictly the reason why is because I just want to get closer to God. That's my higher power. I just want to get closer to God, and I feel like where I was at in the church I was going to, it just resonated and it fit me to go do that, right? I don't feel like I had to be in a certain church or whatever. I strictly did it for the fact to bring my relationship with God closer. That is why I did it, and that's what I firmly believe in. I didn't do it to be a certain religion or anything. And that might be controversial, but again, if you're judging me for what I want to do and what I feel like is right for me, cool, that's fine with me. But, in my eyes, if I'm judging, it's a reflection of that exact thing. So there might be some deeper meaning to why you're judging someone based off your religion. Maybe you don't really believe in your religion. Maybe you question some things in your religion that you don't align with, and you're worried to expand and explore other ones because you don't want other people feeling some type of there's so many different dynamics to why you judge. There's so many things, but it's whatever hits your soul. And the only times we know what's true for ourselves is we know the truth for ourselves. We feel it and we just know it. You can't look at someone and know their truth, so to speak, right? So I got baptized to strictly get closer to God, not in any religious aspect, just because I felt like that's what I needed for myself, right? It resonated most of me, and it clearly impacted me greatly because it was very emotional from the moment I got there. I the night before, I didn't really realize what I was gonna be doing. I tend to, when I make big decisions in life, and honestly, I didn't see it as a big decision. I just saw it as, I want to get closer to God. Like, this is just something I feel like I need to do, and that's normal because I feel like it's normal because I want to do it, right? When you want to do something, you feel like it's a normal thing to do until people say, you're crazy or whatever it is. Not saying getting baptized is crazy, but you get the picture. Like, until you do it and then you're successful with it and it changes you and it impacts you, then people like look at you like, oh, okay, rather than before they might like be questioning more of what you're doing and whatever. But so yeah, I got baptized, very emotional from the time I got there. They kind of had us in a back tent telling us what was going to happen and things. So when I got there, I was just chilling there for a bit. I was chopping it up with some dude, trying to ask him a question that the girl was talking about to see if he knew, but he didn't know because I asked her and she had a completely different answer. But as she was discussing for us, like how to go about when we get baptized after the service, what we need to do, yada yada, all that. We had after that was over, they had a preacher come in and discuss like what baptism resembles and all that kind of stuff. And as he started talking, like my emotions, I started feeling myself tear up. And then at the end, he started praying. He prayed over all of us. And when he did that, like I got very emotional, and that was definitely God working through me, because I tend to hold feelings close to my chest, and I don't really like to be vulnerable. And so I started tearing up, and I'm sitting there like this on the thing, like tearing up, and like I'm getting really antsy because there's a lot of things coming up. And it's just like crazy that I was feeling like that on that day. And then that's when it hit me, was like, oh shoot, like this is like a big thing for you, Jalen. Like I don't think you really see that. And there's so many things in life where I'm just like I moved from Milwaukee to Wisconsin. I'm the first one in my family to even adventure out that far, like out of state. All my family is back home. And if they're not back home, they're like 4 hours away on a car drive. So I'm the one black sheep, I guess, even though I don't feel like it, because my family is very supportive, very loving, and I love them to death. Yeah, they might have questioned, but they always show support, and I love that because I think things would be more difficult for me if they didn't support me. But I'm so glad and thankful that they do, and that's all God. But yeah, I got very emotional, and then we had service. And then at the end of the service, they had us get up, stand in our line by the tank. And I'm standing there, and I was feeling a little better. I wasn't feeling as emotional, but I'm standing there, and then I see people get in the tank, and I'm like, okay, like I see it. And then I didn't really see anyone crying. Then they put the girl on the screen crying, and I got super emotional. And that rest of that line, it was crazy. And then I was getting real emotional. I was kind of tearing up, like, whew. And then I get to the front, and it's like, I was so nervous, but at the same time, like, I wasn't. It was so weird, because I remember feeling the feeling, and I walked up there, and I know I was so nervous because I was the next one. And then I stepped on the steps to get up to the tub, and I was like, oh, this is happening. I get in the tub expecting it to be cold, but it was so warm, and I was like, thank God. Because the church was cold, and I didn't want the water. I didn't want to be cold. Like, I want to be comfortable. But it was lukewarm, so that felt really good. I was like, oh, yes. And then right as he said, do you accept Jesus Christ? I said yes, and I didn't even really, I was like, yes. And then I started bawling. I start bawling. Like, I can't even control it. It's like that uncontrollable bawling where it's like just so many emotions. It was like all emotions out. It was sadness, happiness, relief, joy. Like, it was all emotions. It was like that all-in-one emotions cry where it's like so much is built up and you just have to release it all. And it's through that crying that I tend to release a lot of emotions and a lot of things. And even after that, I get out the tub and I'm still like crying. I'm still like, holy crap. Like, this is crazy. And I don't know why I use holy crap. This is so... Anyway, I don't beat myself up about that. I'm a human being still, like, whatever. But I feel like things are going in the right direction for me, you know? And I think it's because I finally surrendered to God, and I know I'm going to be doing what I need to be doing, and the rest is in God's hands, because I don't want to have to control everything. It's so stressful. It's like, whatever happens, happens. I just have the mindset of whatever happens is for me and is best for me, because it's God's plan for that, right? So, and I just feel lighter. I don't feel as anxious anymore. Like, yeah, I'm still a little confused and lost and hoping I'm making the right decisions and whatever. But it's just less anxious. I have less anxiety now because it's like I gave the rest to God. I'm not trying to control every single thing, every single thought, every single emotion. Like, I'm seeing emotions, I'm seeing thoughts, I'm seeing my thoughts especially, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to think that, so bye-bye. Like, it's so much easier to focus on the good. It has been lately, especially before I was, like, a week or two before I was getting baptized, I was feeling a lot. But anyway, do what you want with getting baptized, but I recommend it. It is a little nerve-wracking, I'm not going to lie. But if you are feeling the need, I don't want to say need, if you're feeling the draw to get baptized, I highly recommend it. It's, and this is just the beginning, right? And I feel this good. Like, I've been working insanely amounts of hours, and I don't do that. I just don't. I've never been the one to do that, ever. So, I don't know. I feel like it's slowly changing me, and it's one day at a time, one thing at a time. So, I just wanted to drop that story about being baptized, and it was emotional. It was very emotional, but it was much needed release for sure, because instantly after that I felt relief. And to this moment right now, I feel a lot more relief and a lot less anxious. And I'm not saying every day I will feel like this, but I don't have as much future what if thoughts. Like, I just have like, okay, I did good today. Like, I did the things I needed to do. Maybe I missed a couple, but the main things I'm focusing on in my life, I did those, right? And I feel good, and I accept it, and I pat myself on the back, you know? So, I don't know. I just came here to tell you about that. I'm sure I'll update you on things that have happened since my baptism. It's actually kind of a good series. But yeah, I hope I'll update you guys. It's been a while, but I'll have to get a car mount so you guys can like be eye level with me, because this is probably not ideal, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go work out now. I got legs, and I'm not really trying to do legs, but I'm going to feel the music flow through my body and hit some legs, and that's going to help me do legs. So I will catch you guys later. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment, whatever you want to do what you want. If you don't want to follow, subscribe, cool. Bye. Thanks for watching. But if you do, I would love that. And I would thank you for that very much. So, without further ado, I love you guys. Time to go get it. And I'm out. Peace.